This is one of those smaller maps where it's... I'm already starting to get a little bit cynical in that, oh hey, we got a 16 and a 17 coming out. I was expecting double Dynamo Roller.
Yeah, Dynamo Roller is commonly used on this map, but large cards, you really just want to rush your opponent's base.
I'm loving this Ouroboros placement. That special block is nasty.
It is. Excellent for the late game, being able to fire off of it. Roll.
I'm following that up with a nice 96 gal.
Thank you, Jack.
Or a tower control. Tower. For control. Actually, I think I kind of like this placement better.
Ooh. It's going to make it hard for them to get into aSquidMin's base at the moment. Tower control, I kind of like the play. Especially since they have Autobomb right there, which would perfectly fit in.
That's a perfect combo right there, yeah.
We'll see it. A bunch of small cards from Zeb, not really getting much to push.
Oh, this is dirty.
Tiny little Tenatech is going to be able to sneak through, huh?
I love that Tenatech placement there. Because you could go for the perfect combo on the Autobomb, you could go for putting that Octo Stamp somewhere like that. There's a perfect 2x2 right there that the Stamp could go. But no, we're going to play a 2-cost card that's going to put a special block in an even worse spot for aSquidMin.
Ink Brush. Removes the possibility of being able to play.
Denies the Autobomb.
Zeb's still not worried about the fact that there's an Ink Brush just kind of sticking into his base. Or I guess maybe they are now, seeing that they can get a special point from it. Or not. I don't know.
This depends. Do you want to try to keep the opponent out of your base, or do you want to get in their base? It's the ultimate question.
Stringer. Can only fit right there. It's a solid placement for a bunch of points.
And then we have the
there it goes with the Dynamo Roller.
Placement.
Yeah, the Autobomb's good for special.
So, no idea if the Tri-Stringer is going to get played or not. But that being
probably
said,
not.
Yeah.
I don't see any valid placements for it anymore without having to use a special attack.
Good old small fry.
Yeah.
We said we've got Zeb maybe, or maybe not.
Bit of a pickle here, though. They don't really have good spots to place to activate special points.
Yeah, that's not a...
You really don't want to do it there.
Yeah, you really don't want to... Squid's only got one special point. You don't want to be giving them any for free here. Which this is a... I'm not sure if I like the special play here.
Problem is they don't have any other options. None of their other cards fit on the board right now.
The other option is to just willingly brick and hope... Oh, this is a good one, though. This is going to get two of the points back. And it's also going to... We got a lead switch here, right at the end. So we've also got a forced brick, but that being said, it's not a... Oh, both players bricked.
Yeah, there's really not much either player can do here.
So it's just a matter of making these. And there is a See, the trick with that splat charger, it's only an 8 size, but it can be played perfectly off of that one, off of what was originally the Ouroboros' special block.
Oh, well, there's Squidman using the spot charger in that place.
Ooh. Does Zeb have a 312 left to play here?
I'm greatly liking Squidman's position right now. An okay spot, but there's...
Oh, that's dirty.
That's really good. That's a really, really good placement. Thing is, Squidman starts 6 points up going into this final turn, so...
Yep.
If he can find a decent place... Get it.
Just needs to come out 6 tiles ahead. And there's honestly... Squidman could do that if he's... even without a special, if he's got the right card. Oh, we've got the... Oh boy.
Both inkjets.
Double inkjets. Honestly, Zeb got the... By 1 point,
By 1
Zeb
point.
got the better end of
man.
game inkjet. Holy cow, that was down to the wire.
Was. With having to pass twice? 3 times, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
It's not a good feeling, but they're able to make it work.
And as a result of making it work, they are up 1-0 in the grand finals.
This match is going to be on X Marks the Garden.
This is another one where you'd expect to see double dynamo right at the start.
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with this match because of that.
And we see Zeb's just... Oh,
there's
the dynamo.
Harmony. Yep, there's...
The double
there
dynamo!
There it is. Oh, no, no. Okay, Harmony. I like the Harmony play. Dynamo would be funny. So one thing you can do with Harmony, if you play it upside down, you can actually reach into the side areas of the plus on turn 1 and not have to worry about your opponent trying to block it off with a Dynamo or Charger or anything. It's really nice.
They've got another Dynamo coming in. Oh boy.
You beat it, Flash. Oh man! Perfect placement for it.
Perfect placement coming out from Squidmin. I'd expect nothing less at this point.
Bob Lover play. Hoping to get a special point. They're not going to be able to get it from that.
Not by itself, no, but there's combo room coming up.
Splat Charger in the middle there. Denies access to all point building in that area.
Yeah, I do not want to be involved in the middle of that board right now. There's just nowhere good to do anything.
Everything's contested. Wow. Both players with a similar idea.
The other thing to note is that both of these players still have plenty of room in their own bases to do stuff.
That's the idea behind using Dynamo Roller.
Let me see, maybe Squidman's got his base combo up and ready to go.
Harry. Interesting. I would never... No disrespect, but I would never use M-Parry in this map. I just don't see how it would work.
It's just such
Unless
a weird shape in general.
Yeah. Wow.
Got a clash.
That's chaotic. But it ends up benefiting them.
Yep.
They managed to get special points for it.
Zeb got us 2 special points, and 7 of the tiles for both players got denied, so I would be very surprised if Oh, look, small fry. I stand corrected. I was about to say, I don't think Squidman's charging that special anytime soon, but there we go.
The Rainmaker combo down at the bottom. Very nice.
That is a lot of special on the board for Zeb now.
That is a lot of special.
Oh, we've got a beautiful glue. Oh, I like that. I like that placement so much.
Good dualies.
Not only is Zeb up on this turn, he's also going to be up and... Oh dear. Oh man,
This is not
8
good for
special points to
Squidmin.
3 and down by 12. How does Squidmin get... If anybody in this tournament is going to come back from this, it's Squidmin. But that being said, how?
Yeah, the Ouroboros play there is also just kind of crazy. Just interfering with your opponent's base combo if they have any left.
That is... Well, the only problem with Ouroboros here is that it's a 17 size. If Squidmin plays a base combo, it's going to overwrite the Ouroboros. See?
Yeah. Still, though, down by 27 points with 2 turns left, I just don't know how you make that up.
I don't know either. Squid's got the special to do something, but is it going to be enough? You've got a Wiper just sort of vibing. Ah, where'd the game go? Oh, there it is.
Squidmin thinking hard about what to do here. There's not a whole lot of options. Probably trying to see which one gives him the most turf, best chances for winning.
Probably looking for special if I had to guess. Because if you can pop 3 special, a 3 special card on this turn and get 2 back, Squid can pop another 3 special next turn.
Oh no, that's not good.
The Inkjet.
The problem is, Zeb is just going to use his own Inkjet right over the same place.
Yep.
That's the danger of using those special cards on the not the final turn.
Too soon, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's a nice inkjet shaped patch of turf. It'd be a shame if I specialed over at the turn after. And with that, Zeb's taken a 2-0 lead. This is a friendly reminder to those who may be unfamiliar with this tournament format. Zeb is coming out of the losers bracket, and if he wins this particular best of 5, he has to win another one to win the whole tournament.
Since the idea of double elimination. We're going back to X marks the garden. Interesting. Alright, continuing off of what I was saying, you would need to lose 2 times in order to be knocked out of the tournament. And Squidmin hasn't lost any sets yet, so he would have to lose 2 in a row to Zeb here. Dynamo moment again.
Dynamo moment. And here we have a Ouroboros just doing awful things to wherever it gets placed.
Yep. Have fun with that. Oh,
Big man versus
I think we know how this match is
It's
going
a
to go.
duel for the ages.
I don't think any player is going to be able to touch the other. Oh,
Ooh, this is...
that's risky though.
This is beyond risky.
You risk a clash, you risk being able to... It'll get played over by Squidmin's Inkjet in the final turns. I don't know.
Yeah, right. At least right. Oh, he could.
They're going for it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Still got something
Not
to do over
great.
there in the... Yeah, that doesn't fit.
Not with the Gluga Dualies.
Z and F splash. Yeah, that's pretty safe.
Mhm.
The Z and F splat charger over there is definitely the play. Because if you look over
It's
in
small
the top
enough.
right, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's small enough so that it'll be able to overtake anything large that gets played there, like a ballpoint splatling, bloblobber, but
And if you look over at the right side top right-ish area, you'd think, at least on paper, you'd think that Zeb would want to wall that off, but
Too short.
aSquidMin doesn't have any special blocks up there. And
Mhm.
I also don't see him getting anything into that. Like right at that top right corner of the plus, I don't see him cramming anything in there successfully either.
Don't play M parry. Splatbrella is so much better. You can play Splatbrella right up before Boris. He doesn't see it. Doolies? I don't know.
No.
Oh?
He's looking at this Splatbrella for a brief moment. Okay, he's looking. Oh.
Aw. No.
Feels bad, man.
Oh well. Squidmin's doing the same base combo we saw last time. I don't think they really got to finish it.
They didn't. There's too much yellow over there.
Looks like we're going to be seeing a Dapple Doolies combo.
Oh, here we go.
Alright.
Zeb's own base
You're
combo is
redeemed
coming
from-
online.
So is Squidmin's. 4 special points in one play. Nice.
Holy moly, this is gonna be spicy in the last couple turns.
Yeah, they've both generated a huge number of special points. The question is, who has the better positioning to use those special points?
I want to say I want to give it to Zeb right now because of that one lone nice little special block right in the middle. It is completely uncontested.
Yeah, Squidmin doesn't have anything close to Zeb's base, so they're not really able to attack the area you'd want to, especially since if they're running the same deck, there is an inkjet area where you can place it perfectly in between the Gold Dynamo special point and the natural starting block special point. You can play inkjet there. Perfect 12 of 12 coverage.
But he doesn't have a
If
special
anyone
block
understands that.
But he doesn't have a special block in the Oh, now he does.
There it is. I wonder if they see it.
There it is. I'd bet you anything Zeb can see it. It's just a matter of what does Zeb and Squidmin both probably see it. It's just a matter of what turn does it come out on. So we've got
Up
2
with
turns
7
left.
specials.
And yep, we're gonna.
Thing you have to remember though is Zeb has already used his inkjet.
He's already used his inkjet. He can't just borrow this.
There it is. There's that inkjet placement from Squidmin.
But it wasn't
Zeb
enough.
unable. Oh,
Zeb's
because they
bricked in
already
the last turn.
played their special. Thing.
A small fry special.
Small price special. Oh my gosh. They win by 1 point because of it.
Squidmin wins by 1 point. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
The small fry
incredible.
special. I love it.
No, you got to use everything at your disposal.
Including
they did.
small fry.
That was really, really nice.
And with that, Squidmin edges his way back into the set by way of a Mohawk. Winning by 1 point. Your opponent left. Why would he do that?
Probably taking time to consider map choice. Speaking of map choice, Double Gemini is what the map we're going to be going to next.
Ooh.
very interesting map, Double Gemini. All the edges are diagonals, so you see a lot of different cards that you wouldn't normally see. I say that as we see Horrorboars for the 10th time today. But Breadcrumbs, the Quahog, Hurling Bomb, all these cards are really nice because of how they can be played in the corners of the map.
It's also why you don't see them very much in all the straight edge maps, because there's just no good way to use them on those maps.
Shelly and Donnie, another card that's used almost exclusively on this map.
It's the perfect card!
It is.
Like, I'm not just saying that because I love the guys as characters. I'm like, that is just, if you want to take a nice fat pile of spaces on the edge of Double Gemini, that's the card to do it with. In the meantime, both players have bases in their bases. Captain.
You see this card everywhere, but it's really good on Double Gemini. It can be played in so many places you wouldn't expect it to be able to, just because of its shape. That's not that bad of a placement, unless it gets covered up.
I mean, only a little bit of it got covered up, and that cover-up helped him get a special point out of it.
Yeah, but now you have almost no control over your own base.
He doesn't need control over his own base. He's got control over the other guys.
That's the thing about Double Gemini. You kind of have to get uncomfortable with how your base is just going to be broken into.
I love that adjective.
I mean, you're going to be on. It's.
The entire map is
these games are always a mess.
You may as well embrace it.
Yeah. There's Shelly and Donnie again.
Partial override. Although why we would put it there is anyone's guess, unless he's about to drop a Splatling or something in that gap.
Flash Blaster, maybe?
Could be. That's a pretty nice spot for a...
Oh no!
That's a pretty nice spot.
It was a pretty nice spot. Same thing. Just being played up higher. Quahog. Interesting placement for Tri-Stream.
Honestly, Quahog's the
Try
play there.
Slosher.
We've got a pass out of aSquidMin.
Pass? That's not good. It's not a good sign.
It's not a good place to be if you're bricked with 6 turns remaining.
Trying to figure out the best placement to put that Tri-Slosher. I don't really see any places where it could get more than one special point.
Maybe that one is all he needs, though.
Maybe
we got 2 passes in a row from aSquidMin.
Roller?
Are we going to see him rolling? Yeah, we are.
Hmm. I now see that if he actually saved the Tri-Slosher, he could have played it right above where Breadcrumbs was, and then played a perfect Carbon Roller in the spot where there's an empty space right beneath aSquidMin spawn.
aSquidMin passing again, holy cow.
26 points down, with only 2 turns left. Wow, that's a very nice
There's a paintbrush coming in.
Paintbrush special.
So he's just going to try to line up to trigger. Yep, here we go.
That gets them 2 more special points, and very good position for the game.
Yep.
So...
And now Kraken Royale.
Yep.
And he's got the special points. He's going for the throat.
and figure out the best spot. In truth, I don't think they need to play it all that optimally. Just anywhere is enough, because aSquidMin only has 3 special points, and they're not going to be able to catch up. So, Zeb
That's
takes
the game.
the grand finals as well.
That's the grand final,
Which
set
means
1.
we go to bracket reset now.
Yep. We're now back to a 0-0 standings on this nice grand finals. aSquidMin is... Last time these two fabled Baby Jelly Cup participants ran into each other, aSquidMin lost his first game of the tournament. Now he's lost his first set. Zeb is proving to be more than a match thus far. So we'll see how this final set of the tournament goes. Wonder what map we're going to wind up on.
The first map. Go ahead.
I was actually asking that as an actual question. I wonder what map we're going to wind up on.
We are going to start on River Drift for the first game of the bracket reset.
Ooh. So who's ready for the Dynamos and the Chargers to come out? Is it just me, or is this just Splatoon 1 in card game form?
You know what? You make a good point. It is just Chargers and Dynamo. We are getting a lot of that.
So we'll see how this shakes out once the game gets started. In the meantime, friendly reminder to stay hydrated.
Drink water.
Part of me wants to start humming the Jeopardy theme here, but I don't want to wind up in VOD hell.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't have rights to that.
I'm going to write that quote down somewhere and take it out of context. Please don't do that. We don't have rights.
We don't have rights to do that. Don't say it like that.
I'm gonna cut it off without the to do that. I'm just gonna say, please don't do that. We don't have rights, and just leave it at that and let it be ambiguous.
Oh gee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
Stay hydrated. Speaking of staying hydrated, it leads to needing to do something else, which I will now do. I have returned.
I am back.
I am back too. Are we all ready? Are we ready for the bracket reset?
I'm ready. It's River Drift, so let's see how this goes.
Well, it appears the game is in progress. We're checking things out from aSquidMin's perspective this time. That's what it looks like.
Right. River Drift is a very interesting map. It's only 7 wide, so it can be blocked off by chargers, dynamo roller, as you mentioned, all the great things from Splatoon 1. See aSquidMin with a lot of smaller cards in his hand. Not really what you want.
Yeah, I'm not like, I'm not liking this turn 1 from aSquidMin. Like, yeah, you can block that much of your base, but
Really want to get some more area.
See, that right there, I like the dualies play much better. It appears Zeb didn't have much to work with either. And that dualies play.
Very
like
likely
the Z leader as
you're
well.
gonna see a clash right in the middle.
Nope, no clash, just Cuttlefish delightfully playing along with the knee leader.
Now we're gonna see how aSquidMin's space is kind of open for the taking. If you were to play Charger like that, he's able to sneak in.
They both had exactly the same idea, and now it's up to this nice size 17 DJ Octavio to
salvage
seal
this
the
position.
deal. But I like the I like the Octavio here because he's very quickly going to run out of room to play it if he doesn't play it soon. But that being said, if Zeb decides to capitalize on that Pierce from last turn, that Octavio, things are happening to that Octavio that aren't good. That being said, go ahead.
That's a fine outcome.
Yeah, if I were in aSquidMin's shoes right now, I would not be complaining. Only a little bit of the Octavio got overwritten, and it's still
I see what's happening.
Spot that there's...
No, don't play Splat Charger there. Small Fry and Splat Charger works. No.
I'm really questioning that Splat Charger play. I mean, yeah, sure, you pretty much just... The only thing that's going to take that spot is somebody's wiper, but... I like this, yeah, I like this,
Yeah, Viper works now, but you would get the special point from Charger instead. Zeb not really playing too much defense there. The Dynamo Roller.
It's about time that card showed up.
Can't you play Dynamo Roller up there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's normal Dynamo, so the single side would point downwards.
Does he want to, though, or does he want to play a smaller card and absolutely secure that area?
Yeah, it's gonna...
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like that,
Right.
the classic Squiffer there.
Alright, I see it. And he has a place for Dynamo in the back of the base anyway, so...
Yeah.
Unless you want to play Heavy Splat Link.
Dynamo's one size bigger, so we'll see.
A little bit more turf.
Yep. That being said, it looks like Zeb's already got an idea of what he wants to do this turn. Honestly, long term, I think aSquidMin's got the advantage right now, just because he's got more room to work with. And he's also got special cards in good places to, ooh, there's a nice base combo from Zeb.
And only left with Small Fry now to play, and not a great place to use it for special points. There's so many just tiny little gaps in the base. It's not able to make much of it.
Yeah. And there are like 5 or 6 different weird little, like, bomb-type cards or other just stuff that's... Like, if he had exactly the perfect card for this setup, he could get 2 or 3 special points out of it. But he doesn't have those cards, he has Small Fry.
Specialing with Small Fry to get more special points is actually... I don't hate it. It works. You get more special points.
I don't hate it either.
But you still don't...
Go ahead.
Just don't have anything.
It's not a bad idea, it's just not quite as good as what Zeb did that turn.
Yeah, and with being 4 to 5 special points down and 2 points behind, I just don't know how aSquidMin's going to come back from it.
He's got the space in his base to come back from it, it's just does he have the cards? You know, oh, there's a big captain play.
Still nothing to be able to be played. Big yikes. That'll get 2 special points. Still so far behind. Oh.
Where's the ink brush gonna wind up?
There's not going to get you 2 special points, it's only going to get you 1.
And that's just not enough at this stage.
You want to get those 3 special points for that the special card usage on the last turn. It's so powerful, you want it. He's going to get a chance to.
But at the same time, it's like, does he have a good inkjet spot in Zeb's base?
Does, but you're down by 12 points. I just don't know if they're going to be able to come back, especially with Zeb having 4 special points.
Yeah, Zeb's got a special of his own to blow here too. Like, I'm not against the idea of playing this inkjet and that grouping down at the bottom there, but I'm just not convinced it's going to be.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't think there's a play with the inkjet to get as much as
10 out of 12. This spot right here is probably...
That's the best you're going to get, yeah.
Yeah.
And that will seal the deal, making it 1-0 in Zeb's favor.
We've got 11-point gap between Zeb and aSquidMin on this the round of the bracket reset.
We'll see what map they're going to next. Oh man! Oh no!
Are we doing it? Are we going to the Forbidden Land?
We're going to box seats.
We're going to the Forbidden Land.
We're going to box seats. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be a disaster, but I am here for it.
We have the Octo stamp on box seats. I'm very curious about this.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a...
Right! What are these cards? Oh my goodness.
This is the problem with box seats. It's such a small...
See, I love this map. I want you to know I love this map. Absolutely. It's so chaotic and very silly. It just works out in the end. So I'm curious to see what Squidman's going to do with the area he has. You're going to see a lot of special points on this.
Honestly, I don't even know what to think. I just want to sit here and smile and watch it play, watch the carnage.
Yeah, that's a fair thing to do as well. Man, Steel Eel.
Oh.
Dead with a large turf lead to start.
We're gonna need to start seeing special plays coming here pretty soon if we want to. Uh-oh. You see what I see?
I see that Tri-Slosh here. I see Classic Squiffer. I see a lot of options here.
I saw somebody forgot to plug in their Pro Controller.
Jack.
That was a really good
I'm
Squiffer
kidding,
special, though.
you're good. It's got Tri-Slosher, which will fit nicely in there.
That's a great spot for Tri-Slosher.
Oh no! Okay.
It got stamped!
It did! And now I can almost guarantee you Zeb is going to be using a small fry or a splat bomb in that top or left corner.
Yeah.
Those 3 special points.
What does Squidman do here? Does he special? Does he drop
yes.
the Octo Bomb there to try to eat 2 squares of the small fry? Or does he do something like this?
I like that placement more, because that gets you better special opportunity later. There's the spot bomb.
Oh, yep. Oh,
Wave
that's...
breaker. Wave. No, no. You
what
can't
is this
play
deck?
it. Oh no, not the wave breaker.
We got an Octopod that's just
Oh, there goes the battery, Jack.
Rip the battery. Holy moly. What is a Squidman to do here? See, even with the special, he can't play Wave Breaker. There's just too many special blocks in all the awkward places.
Yeah, that's my problem with it. It's too hard to play, and by rotating it, you don't actually get any variation on it. Going into the final 2 turns, I just don't see how this is gonna work for Squidman.
Me neither. I don't think he's able to play. I think Zeb's just got too much of a lead at this point.
Wait a minute. Are they able to play Wave Breaker after this? No. No, this is 3 long. They wouldn't be able to.
There's just... The problem is that even with a special, there's too many special blocks around to block it.
Yeah. Wait. No, they can play, can't they? I'm trying to look and see if they can. Well, they're able to get that clash.
Nope, they can't.
Oh, they can't.
Game outright confirmed it.
That is
That Wave Breaker
unfortunate.
is a dead card after all.
It's just not able to do what you want here.
We've got a perfect Did you just special burst bomb?
No! No! Zeb throws! Squidman's gonna win it.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Did Zeb
Pay
not
no attention
have
to the
any
title
leaks?
card that's frantically being edited as we speak. We've got a what do we call this? It's not a bracket reset. It's a set reset. Is that what we call it? It's 1-1. It's 1-1 in a best of 5.
As they jump into the next one. They're going to Gemini for the first time in this set. We played that last game, and that was one Zeb won pretty handily on. So we'll see how aSquidMin adjusts his strategy, tries to play different, and come up with the win this time.
The more games I see on Double Gemini, I think I'm starting to get red-pilled on it, honestly. I think I'm starting to like this. That being said, after seeing how last game went, I fully understand why box seats is banned in most cases.
It's such a chaotic map.
That being said,
but at the same time,
go ahead.
People like it.
I would absolutely be in favor of it just being the designated map for Game 5s. I would be in favor of something like that. I fully understand if people think I'm crazy or if that's a hot take or whatever, but I personally would fully be in favor of that map, that chaotic little square, being strictly and solely reserved for Game 5s.
I want to tell Jack that he's
we can't see the game.
Still on the title card. At least for us, that is. On the stream, it's going fine, but we actually can't see what's going on right now.
Oh, there we go.
There we are.
You can see it now, and oh boy, is this a game.
Alright, so running through it, we have Big Man and Ouroboros played turn 1. We've got Gold Dynamo, Shelly and Donnie played turn 2. We've got an Ink Vac from Zeb, Hero Shot from aSquidMin peeking into the base, and now Tri-Stringers. I play too many puzzles. I can easily just dissect all of these cards. I look at too many puzzles.
I'm thankful you have that ability because I certainly don't. I see this game pop up right in the middle like this, and I'm like, wow, this is a table turf game.
It is.
Let's see where it goes from here.
Much more evenly matched this time, I feel.
Yeah.
aSquidMin, though, being forced to already pass with not many options to play.
I mean, there were plenty of spots for his small fry. It's just a matter of are they good spots. Honestly, there's at least one who could have got 2 special blocks.
However, I do see one thing that I know he's going to want to do. Since Zeb has already played his Ink Vac in the bottom left, want to be able to have a special point next to it so that you can play on top of it perfectly. However, they're going to go ahead and play it anyways up there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm not sure if there's a spot right in the middle where if he flipped that small fry upside down, he could get 2 special points out of the play instead of the one he's about to get.
I see that, and I agree that would have been a better play in my opinion as well.
Here we have Zeb throwing out a special paintbrush.
Getting a special point back, maybe trying to gain some turf for a potential advantage.
Yeah, he's got a special block right in the square in the middle there. It's just a matter of is he going to get the special points he needs. And it looks like the answer to that question is yes.
aSquidMin's bad. He's passing again to get to 6 special points, so we're gonna see how that turns out for them. The Dynamo Roller potentially getting 2 special points back.
It's all gonna depend on placement.
Where?
I don't know if this is
I don't
the play,
see it
honestly.
either. E-leader can work, since you only need one special point.
And he's gonna get it here.
That would do it. That would not do it.
This would also not do it.
It wouldn't. You have to be mindful of those corners.
Yep. There's also
Very
this
easy
is
to
also gonna.
accidentally.
I think he's hesitant because he doesn't want to give Zeb a special point, but at this point I don't think that matters. Zeb's already got, like...
good space for your own special attack. So I like that play there.
Splat Bomb special.
Getting special back. Down by 16 points. Let's see what aSquidMin can make of this.
This is an 11 out of... Like, it depends. This is all coming down to Zeb's play here, because, like, if Zeb passes, it's over.
aSquidMin could have played that better. There was a spot for a perfect 312 there. I don't think it's going to matter because of the captain, however. Yeah.
Nah, that's a big captain there at the end.
It is. So Zeb is now going to go up 2-1.
2-1 over the rival.
A game away from winning the tournament.
Zeb bringing it back here in the grand finals.
Is.
I'm telling you, aSquidMin still won. It was a 3-2 set in their original encounter, and Zeb's... I believe, if I recall correctly, aSquidMin won those fairly decisively. But at this point, it looks like we've got a very fair rivalry going on here.
Yeah, they've played each other in 3 full sets. The donut, lakefront property.
The box with a smaller box.
So many table turf maps are just boxes, and I like it. Well, Dynamo Roller.
Dynamo Simulator. I'm ready for Dynamo Simulator. Are you?
I am ready for Dynamo Simulator. If that's all this is gonna be.
And he played an E-leader.
Yokozuna again.
You can't do that.
I like that Yokozuna play.
I had my popcorn and everything. This was supposed to be Dynamo Simulator. See, there we go. That's
not a
Dynamo.
bad place for Dynamo. I like it. That's solid, but he's going to be giving up a lot of space up top. We'll see how it pays out.
And he gives it up to, yep, you guessed it, a Dynamo. See, here's the problem with 7 sizes, with 7 longs on this map. There's a distinct problem with 7 longs on this map, and there's a box in the middle.
Yeah, and it's only 6 wide, so you have to play it along the edges. Very interesting play that works out really well for aSquidMin. Indeed. That's not going to be able to get the special point for Jet Squelcher if played there.
Does he want the special point, though? Or does he want to mess up a potential base combo?
Yeah. Looks like aSquidMin might be more concerned with his own base right now, though. The triple ink strike. Get covered up.
Yeah, I don't know what Zeb was thinking with that one.
Yeah. Triple ink strike really isn't a card you want to advance. Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Well, this is awkward. Let's see.
It appears you've been Nintendo'd, good sir.
Jack, calm down. It's fine.
The entire lobby crashed? Gotcha. What turn were we on?
That was turn 8, I believe. We can keep going.
I guess this just means we're restarting game 4, I guess.
Or if they're still going. Well, we'll see how it goes.
We would just sit here and
Try to
smile
figure out a
politely while-
solution.
Technical difficulties, please stand by? Question mark.
Right.
There we go. We appear to be back in the lobby.
Back.
Oh, the game's still
back.
going. The game didn't crash.
There's 3 turns left.
Holy moly. We
Oh,
have
this is the same
rejoined.
game, alright.
We have rejoined our friends aSquidMin and Zeb right at the end of their game.
Coming down to the wire here.
Ah, this is the best part. There we go.
Into the final turn. We missed a little bit. It looks like SquidMin's coming back with Inkjet 11 of 12, up by 5.
The question is, what is...
That's
Zeb's also got 4 special points, so what's he going to do with his?
not enough. Explosure's not going to be enough to
No, it
take
won't.
out. Alright, so, bit of technical issues, but through it all, SquidMin able to come out. It's now 2-2 for the final game of the tournament.
He survived the first set, he survived the lakefront property, he survived the technical difficulties.
And it looks like for the final map, we are going to be going back to how this started with Thunder Point.
Thunder Point. After a total of, what is this, 14, 15 individual games played between these two today?
Would be 14 games, yes.
Kind of impressive if you ask me.
It is. There's a lot of games to be played. A lot of table turf.
And it all comes
to
down to this
go
one.
off. Yeah. Thunder Point, I've already kind of made my spiel about it. You just kind of rush the enemy base, build up a small base combo of your own. You're going to be seeing that here. Ouroboros, just man, it just pushes right into all that empty space. There's not much you can do about it. aSquidMin not having great cards to go and attack Zeb's base.
That Splat Charger is exactly one card too far to the right. The one he played last turn. Just blocking off all sorts of good horizontal plays.
Interesting.
Instead, you're going to see a vertical play here. He's got a corner.
He's able to play through there, especially with that steel eel.
Yep.
Able to loop around the starting block.
Yep, exactly. And with that play, with this positioning we're looking at, he's not even gonna give Zeb a special point for that. Or does he do something else entirely?
Does he take it now or try to defend? Looks like aSquidMin's going to go and attack.
No, both players are going to attack. They're building bases in each other's bases.
They are.
And here comes Moz.
Very nice being able to see that right away from aSquidMin. I didn't even see that right away.
I wasn't looking for it. I was too busy reveling in the fact that there's bases in the bases.
There are bases in these bases. Dynamo Roller not going to be able to be played. There's so much space that's already taken up. Let's see how they manage with claustrophobia that is this map.
This map once cards have been played. He's got places he can get a special point out of this, but which one's the best one? Or does he just stick it in the middle right there just to block, just to waste space?
That's alright. I feel like if you rotate Small Fry to the left and then play Wiper in the space created, you get 2 special points, which maybe would have been better. But you're able to get a special point from both of them anyways.
Yeah. Not sure how I feel about that Octo Stamp positioning from Zeb.
There were better places to put it.
Yeah. Places where you could have got a special point out of it, at least.
I don't think there's any card that would allow you to get the special point in there. Penatech doesn't do much for him either. Not getting special points. Ink Crush is a valid play. That's gonna be nice. It's gonna get some turf. Won't get a special point directly, but it will help in the future should he want to go back and get special points in that area.
Yep, this is a place where Squid might probably wishes he still had his Small Fry.
That works right there. Getting
yeah,
2
that's an
special
excellent
points.
place for Auto Bomb. Or try Slosher Nouveau. Because you're going to eat one of Zeb's Auto Bombs and also get your special points going.
Now comes the question, how do you manage your special points here?
Yeah, this is the trick with building a base in your opponent's base. If your opponent has a good special, they can just take your base back.
They're gonna pass. Both pass with the captain. aSquidMin's up 3 special points, but that doesn't mean much if they're not able to pull off 2 specials with it. And they find a spot where Dynamo would get them 2 special points. That is not one of them.
Yeah, that right there is not the place. There's a fairly easy draw that. Oh, that's not easy. Oh,
I really don't want to play Inkjet here right now. Don't play it, Squid. Don't play it. Okay.
You can just get
I'm pulling my breath for him. Please don't. I think E-Leader in this spot would be able to get you 1 special point. That's interesting. It's a very risky play, but I think it could actually work. Even though you're giving him 2 special points. Thought that was going to special there.
Yep, he's up by 4 going into this last round, and he's got a... can't Dynamo, but he can... Oh no, oh no.
He blocked off his own place to play the Inkjet. No. Oh my goodness. Is that really
Right
what
when
this
it
is going to
mattered
come down
most.
to? Oh no. Zeb has 5 special points to kind of make his statement.
with.
That's a fairly good place to
Yeah,
put it if
that
you
over
don't have
there
any rounds.
on the right is probably his best bet.
98 to 74. 97-75, so the other place would be better. Nice having those numbers underneath that tell you how many spaces you'll have after the placement.
Yeah, this is the play. It's
super
just a matter
useful.
of what's Zeb doing.
The zinc. I don't know. I don't know.
Zeb wins by 3
Zeb
points.
wins.
Holy cow.
Oh, that was insane. That was such a crazy set. Oh,
Holy
I'm
moly.
amazed by all those matches. In the end, it comes down from 3-2 set for Zeb, win Baby Jelly Cup number 12.